What's up guys, Nikita from aspectagency.com, and today I'm going to be showing you exactly how to go ahead and start an e-commerce brand from scratch and exactly how I would go ahead and go about it in this current day and age. So let's go ahead and jump into my computer and I'll show you exactly step by step how I would go ahead and build an e-commerce brand. So first off, we first have to create the brand as well as create an ideal customer as well as an irresistible offer. So those are the first two things that are important. And how I would build that brand, first I would have it centered around one halo product that solves a huge problem within a niche. You know, think of Quip. They're a toothbrush company that solves a huge problem. Think of Chubbies. Think of Dollar Shave Club, Dr. Squatch soap. They all started with one product within one niche, solving a huge problem within that niche. And then they started to branch out into different product lines. Then we'll go ahead and create an ideal customer avatar and basically try to understand what the customer needs are, as well as how we can go ahead and solve those problems with our product. Next, we'll go into the irresistible offer. After that, we go into stage 2 here, which is basically branding setup. And this is all sort of infrastructure work that needs to be done in order for us to start to advertise the store, as well as maximize the store purchases. So first off, branding setup. This is basics. The logo, the color scheme, the messaging that goes behind the ideal customer avatar and the offer. The actual website creation, so setting it up on Shopify or WooCommerce. I personally would prefer Shopify, but WooCommerce is also good. And then email marketing automation and pop-up creation. Now this is how you would start to get your first customers in as they visit your store, because the email marketing automation is what's going to go ahead and capture those people and convert them through your welcome messaging, your abandoned cart messaging, etc. After that's all built out, we go to stage 3, and this is when we start to actually promote the store. And we try to do as much as we can without paying for Facebook ads, Google ads, or anything along those. So first, we'll start off with niche relevant influencer marketing. So this is Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, etc. Wherever you can find these influencers, as well as which niche they are big in, that's where we'll go ahead and go. So for example, if we're doing beauty, TikTok and beauty are popping off right now, so we'll focus all of our efforts in there. Or YouTube and beauty, since that's been a staple so far in the industry. Next up is PR, so public relations, articles about the startup that's launching or the brand that's launching, talking about what it offers. And these are all niche relevant PR articles as well. We're not just going to Cosmopolitan, we're not going there, we're not going to Time, we're not going to Newsweek. These are all, proper PR articles that are niche relevant. And then lastly, other viral marketing campaigns. And this is all has to do with what's trending right now. So like right now, the huge trend is the buy a coffee trend, which is setting up a Starbucks gift card barcode and having people buy a coffee or filling it up with your barcode, things like that. So using those as marketing campaigns to sort of get people to visit your store and give you publicity a little bit. So as you start to get actual market feedback, we're not spending that much money on market feedback. Maybe with niche relevant influencers, it's just the cost of the product that's going away versus actual payment. Same thing with PR articles. Maybe it'll cost a few $100s, but nothing too much. And this is all mainly to understand and iterate on our customers and current offers. This is like our initial feedback loop that we'll go ahead and adjust the ideal customer avatar and the offer, maybe adjust the branding a little bit here. Next up is when we start to implement paid remarketing. So we're gonna keep on using these influencers up until we get to a certain threshold, anywhere between 15 to 25K per month in revenue. We'll just keep using those people because we're trying to build up trust within the brand, build up trust within the offer, as well as basically make it omnipresent before we start to actually take off and launch this product through paid social or paid search. Here we're basically squeezing out the consumers without paid traffic. So this means Facebook, Instagram, middle and bottom of funnel remarketing, then Google, YouTube, sort of brand sniping, self-bidding, and retargeting. So brand sniping is basically, if we launch a toothbrush competitor, we'll be targeting Quip or any Quip related keywords. Self-bidding is bidding on our own brand name so that our competition doesn't outbid us. And retargeting, basically retargeting anyone that's already visited. And then any other relevant platform retargeting. So for example, if we're doing TikTok influencers mainly, we would want to go ahead and retarget that TikTok traffic with using that TikTok as an ad. And then lastly, the most important part, and this is where we bring in paid traffic. Expand product line based on consumers' demand, number one. This is where we start to actually get more feedback, and this is where we start to expand our product line, whether it's variations, different colors, etc. Here is where we go ahead and create an offer-based funnel. And this is very important because this is where we set up the landing page, our upsells, downsells, specific email marketing funnels, and specific offer-based pop-ups. So that way, all the traffic that goes into it, it's easier to control because we have a landing page, and it's all centered around that offer, so it's easier to scale. It's easier to scale one offer versus 30 different offers. After that's set up, then we start testing Facebook and Instagram top of funnel cold traffic. Once we run through those tests, then we set up the scaling campaigns. Same thing goes with Google top of funnel cold traffic set up first. Then we start to scale those campaigns. Then one of the last things here is implementing a long-term SEO and content strategy. So this is very important. This is when you start to do a little bit more long-term branding, long-term content, long-term buying strategies, because SEO takes 6 to 12 months for you to actually see results. This is crucial for having long-term success. So SEO and content strategy is important. And then expanding into additional paid media platforms. This is crucial because that's where the money is made. As you start to make more money from your cold traffic scaling campaigns, you want to reinvest that money into other channels like Pinterest, TikTok, Snapchat, etc. And that's exactly how you build an e-commerce brand all the way up to 6 and even 7 figures. With that being said, are you a store owner that is trying to get in between these stages and scale up their store as well as decrease their CPA? Well, let's go ahead and book in a scaling initiative call and see what Aspect can do for you. The link is down in the description below. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you have anything to share or if you have any questions, leave a comment down below. With that being said, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.